Good morning, everyone. Lovely to see you all. Happy Easter, so on, and also so forth. I'm here, about to make some coffee as per usual. Let me put the water on. Pardon me. The water is on. And Jonathan, hello. Happy Easter, everybody. We're gonna make this. I made it a while ago. It's called Demon Bunny. My friends there, these two, they're wrestlers. They made the coffee, but I thought Bunny, Easter, very cute. See, Jonathan said Happy Easter. We're having fun. And I got these there's stripes. It's a fun thing happening. And the that's not all I'm doing. As you can see, I have a larger setup here, including a cat. And the reason is because I'm going to also, in addition to making the coffee, I will be also coloring eggs with my mother. With my mother here. With my mother who's making an entrance. She's slow. Okay, great. Everyone, this is my mother.
Hi, everyone.
Good morning, Nina. Good morning. Hello, Clarence. Kayla says Happy Easter. Cindy says, I hope you have a happy Easter. My mother's dancing to music that is not on. I guess it's only in her head.
You can put it on.
No, there'll be a copyright issue.
Oh.
So if you have any questions for my mother about me or about her own life, feel free to ask while we make the eggs. There's a cat.
The Easter cat.
Okay, you can put it down. Why don't we get to work here?
Okay.
Marvell says somebody took some chops last night. Yes, I did. I'm a little worse for wear. And I also lost the Mac, so I came out with nothing. Jonathan, my old university professor, says, hi, RJ's mom. You can say, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, here we are. As you can see, we have it all laid out here. We got some little coloring. It's the little, it's a coloring kit.
The expensive one. It came with the cups.
Very expensive. It came with the cups. That's how you know it's good. And we put vinegar in it and a little bit of water. And my mother here will demonstrate. Oh, why don't you come up and explain the wax crayon angle?
Well, this is called the magic crayon. And you can write on the egg. You could put somebody's name, someone special, or just make some designs, or you could write something nasty as well. So we're just going to make, for now, some squiggles, because that's kind of mood I'm in. And then we're going to submerge the egg into the dye, and whatever has the wax on it will stay white.
Great. Well, we also have some coffee to make.
Oh, wait,
and some comments.
Egg bender.
What?
The egg bender.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that when you have to. Okay,
submerge?
do it. Show them.
I'm going to submerge one first.
Got some coffee to make.
Okay. Well, I already have my coffee, so I don't care. Anyway, I'm submerging in the orange first. Now you could go ahead. I'll stay out of your way.
Dear Lord. Michelle says, happy Sunday, happy Easter, happy coffee time, everyone. Courtney says, happy Easter. Bernadette says, morning, RJ and Mama Skinner. Has anyone ever called you that before?
Ugh, I've been called worse.
Nova says, I love her accent. And you were saying it's Swiss?
Swiss cheese.
Bernadette says, happy Easter to you both. Chris says, Facebook doesn't want me to comment or watch this. It just scrolled me right to the top of the feed. When I clicked on it, that's a sign from God. Chris wants to know, where's your father, Elliot Gould? Nina says, what's the kitty's name?
Julia.
So you can see she's still there. Russell says, and Mama has stolen the show. And Daniela says, hi, Emily. Okay, it's not a time for props here. This is a serious show. Okay. Michelle, a fine viewer, sent this in, and my mother is a big fan of it.
I love it. Every holiday, this is like my Easter.
Yeah.
My Easter gremlin.
Sure. Easter gremlin. Let's try to make some coffee here, shall we? Those are supposed to stay dipped for 5 minutes, so I hope you're keeping track.
Should I do more designs?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you do more? Why don't you write something nice or something nasty?
RJ City?
No.
Oh wait.
I scoop. No, you know what? This is not really a show and tell. I'm trying to scoop coffee. One. My mom has this
nice pillow I got as a Christmas present.
Yeah. So.
You can always write, inspirational sayings on things. That's what I'm trying to,
Thanks.
show. Okay. I'll try.
Okay. Now I did one scoop and I lost count. Okay. 2, 3, 4 and a bit, because I feel like I'm going to need it at this point.
And I'm using the bender, the egg dipper, you bend it.
Fun fact, the coffee that I have here was not to my mother's satisfaction. She went out this morning before the show to get her own coffee.
Double espresso.
And then put it in her own cup with some hot water. So I'm not the coffee snob. Jason said it's a bold move having a more charismatic co-host. I'm really the Kathy Lee here, and I feel like I'm getting squeezed out.
Yeah, just don't do one of her new commercials that she has out.
Oh, yeah, it's called Tackle. It's Tackle. She sings in it. They're great. Michelle says, did your mom teach the cynical crafter everything he knows?
Yes, he's very talented when it comes to stuff like that, and handy around the house, too.
Julia McGowan says, hi, Emily. Hi, RJ.
Hi, Julia.
Julia is the mother of a childhood friend of mine. So look at how, full circle the world is.
You should be coloring eggs with your kids right now.
Renee says, Dylan sends her hugs and kisses. Isn't that nice?
I love that kid.
Chris says, I'm a bit late. Did I miss all the perverts and degenerates? For some reason on Easter, they haven't come out yet. Or maybe they are coming, and that's why they're not here. Barbara said, happy Easter to you two lovies. Deborah says, good morning, RJ. Happy Easter to you and your mom. Colleen says, 2 comes after 1 scoop. Thank you. Nina says, question for your mom. Did you always know RJ would be an entertainer?
Oh, my God. Yes, because he constantly monopolized everything and gave us headaches.
I don't know if I monopolized.
Yes, and he was body slamming other children at 2 years old. Yeah.
Like, you kids stay in school and be nice to the other boys and girls.
Wait, why don't you ask everybody for an inspirational
What
word?
would you want my mother to draw on the egg?
But not X-rated because it's Easter.
Did you show your mother your dyed soft-boiled eggs? Lola says, mother always knows best. Michael Vincent says, I already colored eggs with my daughter on Friday. Well, that's very nice, Michael.
Oh.
And Freddie says, Freddie's British, and he says, hello, RJ's mumsy. Isn't that nice?
Thank you.
Isn't that something? Danielle says, everyone always knew RJ would be an entertainer. Benjamin says, what up, you sexy beast? And I'm going to leave it open to who he's speaking to. Perhaps the cat.
Maybe he's talking to Julia.
Maybe he's... He's a bestialiter? What do you call someone who performs bestiality?
Oh, my God.
Like you say pedophile, pedophile. But what's bestiality?
Please, leave the poor animals alone.
Save the animals.
Oh,
God. Russell said, Easter gremlin needs to be a new thing, like Easter gremlin is better than a bunny. Michelle said, I didn't realize it was a werewolf for all season. Glad your mother enjoys him.
I love him every day.
Right.
I press him every day.
Nina says, body slamming by the age of 2. Well, if that isn't doing the moves, I don't know what is. Are the underwear Easter themed? Kind of. They're green stripes. I thought it was like you make a nice fun striped egg. I didn't have a particular pastel, and my mother just sleeps in this.
Yeah.
She goes to the bathroom in this too. We'll have to change her after the show. Chris said, you're the reason we get these warnings before wrestling matches. Body slamming your baby cousin Joey. Michael Vincent said, I also can't wait to get your autograph 8x10 in the mail. I'm so excited. Blake said, your mom is so cute. Michelle said, can we have an egg that says Burgess Meredith? Good
idea. I'm going to do that right now.
Great idea. I don't know if it'll all fit.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Marky said, do we have Easter coffee? We have Demon Bunny coffee, and I thought bunny was the operative word.
It tastes really shitty, that coffee.
These are my friends. It's my friend's coffee.
The bag is nice, the drawing's nice, but the coffee tastes crappy. I'm sorry.
Okay. They're trying to run a business here.
Well, then they should consult with me.
Oh, God.
You're tweeting. Egg?
Does it say Burgess Meredith?
I'm doing it. I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, let me pour this before
pay attention.
I bang my head off the wall.
You've done that before, bro. I could do it for you.
Yeah, we are. I wonder what happens when you dip an egg in coffee. They sometimes people say you should put the shells in the grounds. Yes.
Coffee stains your teeth. It will dye the eggs.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah, it will.
Okay.
I broke the crayon on Burgess Meredith.
Dear Lord. Sending love to both of you from Wales.
Oh, how nice is that? Isn't that where Tom Jones is from?
But does anyone know where Tom Jones is from? Can someone tell us?
Tom Jones is Welsh.
My mom wants to know where Tom Jones is from.
He is Welsh.
No one write anything else until we can confirm that Tom Jones is from Wales.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Robert said, this is the best. Your mom is pure gold. She needs to be a guest star more frequently.
Uh-oh, now you're in trouble.
God.
Not my egg bender is not working.
Margie said, people who perform bestiality, you call them a vet.
That is true. And highway robbery as well.
Yes. God knows what the doctor did to this one. That's why she's so stunted.
Burgess Meredith is going in the orange. God. Just so you know.
Robert says, are we going to see your mom in her underwear?
You know what? It's about RJ.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to put my underwear on because I would be getting too many offers for dates.
Okay.
And the show's about RJ. Either that or Weight Watchers.
Chris said, can you make all the eggs the villains from the 60s Batman show? That would be good. Yeah, I should have. One year I did draw a mustache like Vincent Price as Egghead. That was a great idea. Thank you, Chris. Chris said, but does your mom like David Arquette's filmography? Have you seen a David Arquette film? Or his family?
His films? The only one I really liked is the one about the boy that they taped over 12 years. His sister's in it.
12 Years a Boy?
Yeah, his sister's in it.
Yes.
And I know the other sister was in the Madonna movie. But other than that, I don't know that I really am a fan of any of his movies.
Okay.
Don't take it personal.
Well, Benjamin says, yes, Tom Jones is indeed from Wales.
See?
Your mom kind of reminds me of Barbara Streisand's character in Meet the Fockers.
Oh, jeez.
Hello, RJ.
Is she a sex therapist?
Aren't we all? This is the guy I wrestled for last night. Hello, RJ. Thank you for coming to finally perform again at CBPW. You were wonderful. I have no videos to plug. Just please come back. Happy Easter. Your mom is hilarious. Thank you, Ben.
Thank
you. Do something about this. Great. Chris said, Tom Jones is from Wales, and he abandoned and denied his firstborn son.
Oh, that's not very nice.
That's not nice at all. We should really be canceling Tom Jones.
Don't they all do that eventually?
Oh, God. This is not... Yeah, a lot of people are writing. Oh, Lola, the woman from Wales, said he was born not too far from her. He's from South Wales.
Oh.
Michelle said, she said, draw ring like the Mike Myers Saturday Night Live character Simon.
Ooh.
Fascinating.
Nina
said... Tell us, okay, well, they'll sit and then we'll, deal with it. Tell us about your match last night. Well, there was no vegetable tray backstage, so I complained about it on the microphone, and I got hit in the chest. That was pretty much it. If you're just joining us, I'm making this coffee, which I enjoy. I'm wearing these. They're Fun Pastel, and I'm making, okay, yep. And then there's my mother here. My mother is making the eggs. This is a horrible idea. Chris wants to know, how many children have you denied in your life?
Me?
I guess. Well,
RJ.
I deny that I am myself a child.
Okay, the orange is out.
Why don't you show everyone? Why don't you show?
Well, this was the first one, so it's squiggly. It's wet right now.
Yeah, you can't. Okay.
Yeah, well, we'll wait till the other ones.
Yeah, sure. You don't want to rush this delicate process.
Yes.
We have 10 seconds left on the coffee timer. Chris said, hey, Tom Jones, what are you? A piece of shit or something?
Yeah.
See how well that works? Try it with your friends. Try it this Easter with your... Oh, there's the...
Oh, the pink is very crappy.
Oh, that's a letdown.
I'm going to...
Maybe you should leave it in longer.
No.
No?
The orange is nice, but the pink is shitty. I'm going to put that in a yellow or something.
Well, I'm going to... Would you care to join me in the... press, or are you busy?
Oh, hold on.
Okay. Okay.
I love this guy.
Let's.
He's my friend.
Yeah, we're all friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, that hurts.
There we go. It's my mother's therapy doll.
Beautiful. Great job.
Russell said, RJ, what's your mom's catchphrase?
You don't want to know.
I'll tell you what your catchphrase is.
What?
Who's going to wipe your ass when I'm dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm still doing it.
Okay. Edna says, good Easter morning. Isn't that nice? You did the green one?
I'll put it RJ.
Oh, great.
See how nice?
You did?
Green, because he's fresh.
That's what it looks like?
Spring.
I'm fresh. That's an orange. Okay.
It's a springtime color. But
Sure.
The pink is going in another one because it's really terrible.
Chris said, do you think you guys can do a piano duet of the All in the Family theme? What was your favorite television show theme?
Oh my God.
We're just going by themes.
Bewitched. I love Bewitched, but it didn't have...
Clearly done by the same guy who did I Dream of Jeannie. I think that was obvious. And the
F Troop. F Troop.
Really?
The end of the Civil War was near when F Troop. That one. Look up F Troop. These are good shows, not the crap that you have today on the TV.
Chris said, RJ is so loaded he can just buy a bidet.
Buy a bidet.
Russell said,
you could dye your eggs in your bidet.
Russell said I should make a Who's Gonna Wipe Your Ass When I'm Dead shirt.
That's a good idea.
That'd be a great logo.
Yeah.
Very catchy.
Or we like to say shit in your hat. Say that a lot.
But the full phrase would be shit in your hat and block it.
Shit in your hat and block it.
Which means, and where did you hear that? What do you remember the first time you heard that phrase?
Me, my grandparents,
yes. Okay.
then my mother, and now me. We carry it on in the family.
And when is it specifically used? When would you say to someone?
Instead of tell someone to go F themselves,
yeah,
because it's
you already
Easter.
showed a pillow that said "bold fat fuck."
It's
so
Easter.
Yeah.
So you just say, go shit in your hat and block it.
Meaning, and to take it literally for a moment,
Look
meaning
up
what
blocking,
exactly?
Blocking, from my understanding, is what they did to hats, like to get their shape. They blocked them. Because years ago, everybody wore hats. Not when I was young. You know, I'm too young to remember all that. But, and then you go like this to block it. So they're saying, in other words, shit in your hat and then block it.
Yeah, because
so,
coming from that hat era, I always thought you would shit, but before it got into the hat, you would block it with your hand. I thought that's what it meant.
It's an insult, either
yes,
way.
Thank you. Your mom is giving me Olympia Dukakis and Moonstruck realness.
Oh my God.
I love it. Have you ever been compared to Olympia Dukakis?
Oh my God. I'm not going to say what I want to say. As long as you're not comparing me to Nicolas Cage.
She reminds me of, what's his name? What was the other guy's name? Dukakis, the mayor?
Oh my God.
That's who she reminds me of.
Now.
Joe Dukakis?
I don't know. Harry Dukakis.
Oh God.
Burgess.
I love your mom.
Burgess Dukakis.
Yeah.
There's Burgess.
Burgess and is it
Meredith. Who wanted this? This is for you, honey.
My God.
I forgot who it was.
And Michelle, the same woman who got you the wolf.
Oh, we must have a lot in common.
I love your mom. She seems like someone I could sit down with and chat for hours.
Yeah, thank you. Come over.
Barbara said this is the Addams Family.
Absolutely.
No, I think she was talking about the theme song.
Da-da-da-da.
Yes.
Da-da-da-da.
Although I think to be honest with you, the Munsters was a much better theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it started like dun 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 dun. Yeah, okay. What about Goof Troop? I think that's a little after her time. Colleen says, so any good embarrassing Easter stories about RJ from Mom? Is there any time I just shit myself on Easter?
There's embarrassing stories, but I can't think of any around Easter.
Yeah.
Can you?
I don't think so.
Loved
searching for the eggs.
Yeah.
Big egg guy.
Well, you did.
Yeah. Well, let's muse on
it. Think about it.
Did your mom just say or whore?
Or.
Yeah. So both. Mark says my mumsy always used to say, "Oh, hell's bells and buckets of blood."
Oh my Lord.
It's very graphic.
Hell's bells and buckets of blood. That's a nice Easter thought.
Shit buckets of blood in your hat and block it. New t-shirt design, RJ City on the front, go shit in your hat and block it on the back. Oh, Ajit says Mike Dukakis. Thank you, Ajit. Yeah. Michelle said shit in your hat and block it as if it were Play-Doh, in a sense.
Oh.
Right?
Is that Michelle?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
So,
Ma, please.
Wait. We have Play-Doh right here, Michelle.
That's putty. That's not Play-Doh. That's putty.
Oh, wait,
silly
wait.
putty.
We have Play-Doh, but this is silly putty.
Yeah, it's silly putty.
Because these.
Yeah. Okay. Let's not. This isn't the time to. Let's stay on. There's a lot of questions here.
Michelle.
Oh,
See, this is what RJ does in his spare time.
we have. Yeah.
Play-Doh too.
Keep saying. Dave says. Keep saying Dukakis. I think it's funny when your mom keeps saying cock.
Oh my God.
Nina Montoya says that just reminds me of Donnie Darko Dukakis.
How about this?
Jojo says, "Are you sure that isn't Mary Mollet?"
Very funny, Jojo.
William Smith said, "Who is Meredith Burgess?" Well, I'll tell you, your first problem is that it's Burgess Meredith, and he was the Penguin in the Batman TV show. He was in
Rocky?
He was Mick in Rocky. He was in 12 Angry Men. Yes. Someone will check that for me.
She was in 12 Angry Men.
That's a fine Burgess Meredith egg, says Michelle. Nick says, if your mom works the gimmick table at your show, I'm bringing a bunch of singles.
Oh,
Brian says, hello, father.
I'd like to meet a nice fella.
Oh, yes.
But he's got to have some brains. That's the problem.
Well,
look at this.
Good luck at a wrestling show.
Look at this face, will you?
Nug is watching from New Orleans.
Oh,
He said he's about to celebrate Easter with 3 parades today.
He's a nice guy. He's very, very cute, too.
Oh, God. Well, he's a taken man. Chris said, do you think your mom could take Judy Bagwell in a fight? Absolutely.
Judy Bagwell.
It was a wrestler who brought out his mom, and it's a whole thing. She doesn't.
That's a bad name.
You ever got into a fight?
I'm going to put the eggs now
No
in
answer?
this beautiful
Okay.
bowl. Me?
Yes. Like a fight.
Yes. Yes.
Under the age of 30?
PS
Over 30?
90. PS 90 in the
Which was
schoolyard.
And you won?
I don't remember. It wasn't fun. It wasn't nice. It was not a nice school. We had guards in our school.
Guards,
before.
not gods. Guards.
Security guards, police.
Yeah.
We had them in our school before all this other crap started happening. Anyway, here's this pretty bowl. I made it years ago, and I'm putting the eggs in it.
Great.
And then that's it. You're done. You're ready for Easter.
Dave said, can I be RJ's dad?
Who's Dave?
It's a long story.
Okay.
Tammy Ann says, your poor mom, I hope you adjusted your wardrobe for today. I think I did. I don't think these are tasteless.
I want to get him some underwear that fit, but he
Oh,
doesn't
God.
want
She
them.
feels like they don't fit correctly. She wants me to wear nice long ones like I'm Stan Laurel. Okay, let me pour my coffee because this is not all about the eggs.
We'll keep the eggs with the coffee. See?
Great. That's a nice
Isn't that
shot.
pretty?
Yeah. You send that to National Geographic.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Beautiful.
Oh, gosh.
I'm very happy with them. That's the best.
Yeah,
part.
Robert said, don't forget the Twilight Zone episode with Burgess, Time Enough at Last, which I
Yes.
don't like.
With the glass.
I don't like that episode. Yeah. Dave said, I love them security gods.
Yes.
Jojo said, Richie Stecker won.
I had to beat up a boy, who was picking on my brother. That's right. And his name was Richard Stecker. And I beat him up because he was going to beat up my brother. And he learned fast not to fool around with my baby brother. And if he's watching, he's probably in crutches from what I did to him.
So you would just kick him in the leg?
No, I hit him on the corner.
You just hit him once, or you didn't tackle
I hit him
him?
a couple of times. All I know is he ran away. It was too bad. It was sad in a way, but you know.
Colleen says, so you prefer me in boxers or tighty whities? What's more appropriate?
Ooh, I don't like the white underwear. Those
They
white.
stain easily.
I don't like those white underwear. I like him in colorful ones, but just maybe a size up.
Brian says, Mama RJ, how do you feel about RJ making coffee in his underwear? How do you feel about it?
Well, it gives him such enjoyment. So if he's happy, I'm happy.
Not a nice answer. Dave
It's a
said,
nice way to start the Sunday morning,
yeah,
I think.
sure. Is your mom from Boston?
No.
No.
Boston.
You're Swiss.
Yeah, someone asked me once if I was from Australia.
Oh, God. Barbara said Richard Stecker. Apparently this guy gets around. Got his ass
I
kicked good.
probably should have married him.
Chris said his shins are still sore to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did you do? Just kick him in the leg a lot?
I don't remember what I did. I just remember he ran. I had to hit him. That's all I remember. But you know what?
Wait a minute. What is the age difference?
He was Leon's older brother.
Well, Leon Stecker is a piece of shit. I think I could say that.
Leon was more my brother's age, and Richard was probably more my age. So
it was an even. You weren't. I mean, you weren't.
5th grade.
Okay, so you weren't 16 and beating up a 5-year-old.
No.
Yeah.
He was the same age.
Right.
10 years old we were. So.
Lisa says, Emily, you're a star. Happy Easter.
Oh.
Isn't that nice?
I love you.
So, and that's the only person you beat up? You beat up other people. You beat up girls too?
Well, I really never beat up girls. I just didn't have a lot of friends.
Oh.
Only 2 to be exact. But I wish I would have been there when the nut job punched my brother in his nose and broke his nose. Some crazy Vietnam veteran he was sitting on the steps of the J train, and this crazy Vietnam veteran having like post-traumatic stress or something just hauled off and hit my brother in the face and broke his nose.
But we salute the veterans and we thank them for their service.
It's good I wasn't there.
God. Brian says, your mom is the best. Good morning. RJ, good morning. RJ's mommy. RJ, nice chop mark. Thank you. How do you feel about people hitting your son in the chest? You're not leaping in the ring and protecting me.
No, I don't like that. And thank God my mother doesn't see it because it makes her very upset.
Yes. But Tammy said, this is where I get the fight in me from.
He likes the punishment.
Yes. Brian said, can you be his mom too?
Sure.
Your mom is adorable. Are you adopted? Michelle says, I'm getting a kick out of how much your mother likes the werewolf.
I love this.
I think it's going to run out of its battery soon. Maybe put it down.
Maybe I think he has a little hole in his ass, to be honest with you.
Well, don't we all?
Where we can unscrew and put new batteries.
Chris said, and Leon went on to be Leon Stecker went on to be the founder of the famous furniture chain of stores.
Oh,
Leon.
Possibly. They're probably both brain surgeons right now, and my son's making coffee in his underwear.
Your mom needs a spin-off Facebook Live series. Does your mom like David Arquette?
I haven't met him, but I mean, if he comes around, he could come over for a cup of coffee. I mean, I could take him or leave him.
Yeah.
I have to.
She's Arquette neutral.
I have to assess him properly.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can't do it all from a distance.
Yeah.
Got to take off. Mom's up. Time to be a good kid. Oh, her mother is up.
Oh.
Colleen's mother is up, and she's going to go spend Easter with her. Aww. Isn't that nice? I hope we've inspired you. And ask your mother if she's gotten into any fights as a child.
That's nice.
Jeff says, hey, RJ, will you and your mom tag up to face Buff Bagwell and Judy Bagwell? That's very popular.
I don't want to do anything with anyone named Bagwell.
Nina says, do a show with David and your mom. People are phonetically writing how you're saying words. Somebody said cup of coffee.
Invite the bastard over.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Coffee. It's coffee. What's better than this?
Lola says, you need to bring your mom on more often. She's a blast. I adore her. Michelle said, did you ever get the wrath of your mama when you acted up?
Go ahead, tell them.
Why don't you? I think it's nice if you come clean. Why don't you come clean?
Yes, I threw him down the stairs.
She threw me down the basement steps, and I went, and I had rug burns on my legs, and I was never the same. I never sang again.
And he tells everybody, but he deserved it.
I never sang again.
You know what? It's a family tradition.
Yes. And one day, God willing, I'll have a child that I can throw down the stairs.
It's a family tradition.
Yeah. Great. Let's get to the hard-hitting questions. Does your mom like Joey Valentine? You remember Joey? I used to team with him.
The Stallions?
The Wild Stallions.
He was nice.
Yeah, he's a nice boy.
He was a cute kid. I remember very little of him. The horse T-shirts. That's what I remember.
Joe says, your mom reminds me of Linda Richman.
Who the hell is
Martin Short? Martin Short. Mike Myers used to play a character, the Coffee Talk.
The old lady, the fat old lady. what did she used to say? Butter or something?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
that's his wife's.
And then insults
mother.
you. You find it derogatory?
Well, I mean, everybody, sometimes because I'm from New York, thinks I'm Jewish, but I'm not. But she was, like Barbara Streisand. And what did they say? Butter? She always said butter.
Like butter was the catchphrase.
Yeah.
Like butter.
Yeah.
Kayla says, this has been the best Easter morning ever. Thank you, RJ and Mama.
Oh, also, happy Passover.
Let's not leave anyone
Have
out.
a great Pesach.
Jeff said, take your mom to the Buffalo Zoo. Bernadette said, Burgess Meredith was in Of Mice and Men, not 12 Angry Men.
Oh.
So thank you, Bernadette. I appreciate that.
Oh.
Chris said, ask your mom if she's sure about the Bagwell thing. He used to be a wrestler. Now he's a male gigolo.
Oh, how old?
Yeah. Oh,
Does he have
God.
any money?
Older.
I need to retire soon. Does he have any money?
Oh, God. Nina said, did RJ ever have any invisible friends? I had a vivid imagination, certainly.
RJ had a lisp when he was little. He had a little bit of a lisp. So we went to a speech therapist. And he never let me live that down. But a close friend in the family who was a teacher, she was concerned. She said he had a lateral lisp. So sometimes when he spoke, he had a little bit like this.
Yeah, and I was given a deck of cards with all S objects on them. And I had to go fish, and I had to say do you have a salamander? And I had to make sure to say it correctly.
Suffering fucking.
Okay, and I was heartily made fun of. Shannon said yes. Blah, 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 blah. This was such a great show. Andrew says great contribution. Debbie Freer is watching. Emily, thank you for giving us RJ. He is a gift. That's from my university professor.
Oh,
isn't that nice?
Thank you. That's so nice.
So sweet. Daniel Tommaso says, cheers, RJ and Emily. Happy Easter.
Aww.
Michelle says, aren't we all his invisible friends?
Yeah, we're actually, if you think about it, I believe we're all invisible in
Yes.
this world.
Yes, we're going to, 10 years, we're all going to be gone, and this will be meaningless.
Ponder, what is life? Are we really here?
I'm not. Debbie says, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Nina says, that's so funny. For some reason, all my favorite people have lisps. Isn't that weird? Renee says, cutest little lisp. Cutest little lisp I ever did hear. It's coming back now.
Yes.
Does your mom watch your wrestling matches? What is her honest opinion of you as an entertainer?
Oh my God. You know what?
You don't really watch the matches.
No, but let's be honest. In the beginning, I did in the most shithole of places you could possibly imagine.
Okay.
I'm not going to
Okay.
mention
All
any
right.
names. Where you would look around and maybe in the whole shit place, if you added everyone together, there maybe were 3 teeth. And I used to sit there and I supported him. And now he's hit the big time. So now
we're up to maybe 12 teeth
traveling.
sometimes.
Yeah, too much travel.
Sometimes there's a whole mouth out there. And what is your honest opinion of me as an entertainer? You watch the other stuff. You've seen The Crafter and Splat-A-Lot.
Oh, I really enjoyed Splat-A-Lot. I even went to the set and watched them film it. I enjoyed that. And he came up with some great ideas when he was writing for the TV show he was writing for.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I put a lot into this boy.
Okay.
I took care of him.
Thank you. Shannon says, say cheese, which I guess is irrelevant. Just imagine when you're done with the entertainment gimmick, you can reinvent yourself with the lisp. I can bring it back and no one would know who I am. No, Joe, the shit location was not the rock pile. See, people are now figuring out what shit location.
You would never in a million years guess where it was.
Oh, wow. Heel promo by my mom. You know what a heel is? Bad guy.
Bad guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris says maybe you can combine them. A little tap dancing, a little speech impediment. There's so much potential there.
And he used to do that. He used to go into the office in school and he would tap dance for the principal and the secretaries. Mm-hmm. He did. They loved it.
Yeah, really a trained monkey from the beginning, like Mickey Rooney.
He did it on his own. No one asked you to.
I love how supportive she is. Michelle says Splat-A-Lot was my favorite project. Her favorite RJ project.
It was. He gave that show life.
It was okay. let's
he
calm
gave
down.
that show spice and life.
Okay.
Otherwise, it was
Okay,
boring.
let's not trash the rest. Do you
I know,
mind?
but I'm gonna say
Okay.
I'm also the kind of person that if
Great.
he did something that was shitty, I would tell him.
Yes.
I
she
threw
will.
him down the stairs. He would know. I don't say, oh, it's like when he was little, and then we used to go to Little League, and then you have all these kids playing t-ball, and they're like this, and they miss the ball, and then you hear from the background, good effort, Jason, good effort. No, you suck. You missed the ball. I didn't do that with him. He would know when he
And
sucked.
I was not good at baseball.
No, he wasn't. But anyway, that's the story. I'm done.
Uh,
That's the story, Richie.
RJ's lisp is better than Charles Nelson Riley's. Balthazar says, does your mom enjoy coffee as much as you do? Perhaps more.
Yes, I'm very, very picky with my coffee. That's why I'm not drinking this demon stuff, because I don't like it. No offense to the demons. But yeah, I grind my beans every morning, even at work. I made them by a grinder. I buy beans and I French press.
Mhm.
Life is too short. You have to indulge, take care of yourself, because before you know it, it's over. So
Mhm.
be good to yourself.
Yeah, all right.
I don't say be
you
good
wanna-
to everybody else. Be good to yourself.
Right. You want to show off the eggs one final time so we can end this mercifully?
Yeah.
Please? Okay. Let's
Thank you for sharing
get a nice shot while as I spin.
my eggs that are been laid. Oh, and say
Very
goodbye to my
funny.
friend.
Yes. Goodbye, everyone. Yeah. Happy.
Thanks,
Why don't you
Michelle.
sign off?
Thanks for this guy.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Everybody. Happy Easter.